all in. They're off. Song Jiang was slowly away. Appeal denied has a clear early lead. They have 1 mile to go. Appeal denied is the leader from Nationalism, and then Song Jiang just clear of Everagent ahead of Diamond Pig in last position. Nationalism is making headway. Appeal denied is in front from Nationalism, just clear of Song Jiang, a gap over Agent. Next is Diamond Pig in last position. 6 furlongs to go. Appeal denied is 2 lengths ahead of Nationalism, a gap to Song Jiang, 2 lengths to Everagent from Diamond Pig in last position. They have 5 furlongs to go. Appeal denied is 2 lengths in front of Nationalism, a gap to Song Jiang, clear of Diamond Pig. Next is Everagent in last position. Racing left-handed, well inside the final 4 furlongs. Appeal denied is 2 lengths clear of Nationalism ahead of Song Jiang. Inside the final 3 furlongs. Appeal denied is 2 lengths clear of Song Jiang, 2 lengths clear of Nationalism, a few lengths to Diamond Pig, a gap back to Everagent in last position. Song Jiang now leads. Song Jiang is a length up on Appeal denied. Into the final furlong. Song Jiang is pushed along in the lead by 2 lengths. Song Jiang is 3 lengths clear of Appeal denied. The favourite looks home and hosed. Song Jiang is the winner. The favourite wins easily. Under orders. They're off. Anicome Nina is urged into the early lead. Anicome Nina is in front from Pearly the Gap to Jewellery ahead of Guignol, just clear of Brave Battle in last position. Perleby takes up the running from Anakumlina. Anakumlina is pushed into the lead again from Perleby. Brave Battle brings up the rear and is around 4 lengths off the lead. Anakumlina leads from Perleby just clear of Jewellery. Next is Guignol, a gap to Brave Battle in last position. 5 furlongs to go. Anakumlina leads from Perleby 2 lengths back to Jewellery ahead of Guignol, clear of Brave Battle in last position. Going left-handed. 4 furlongs to go. Anakumlina is pushed into the lead. Anakumlina is in front from Perleby, clear of Guignol, a gap to Jewellery, clear of Brave Battle in last position. Perleby is driven to lead again. Well inside the final 3 furlongs. Perleby is 2 lengths clear of Anakumlina, a gap to Guignol, a few lengths to Jewellery, a gap back to Brave Battle in last position. Well inside the final 2 furlongs. Guignol now just leads. Guignol is a length clear of Perleby. Into the final furlong. Guignol leads the way easily. Guignol is 4 lengths clear of Perleby. The favourite will win. Guignol is 4 lengths in front of Perleby. The favourite, Guignol, takes it easily. They're under starters orders. They're off. Ghana is in the rear division. Lady of Burgundy is pushed along to an early lead. Queen of Narnia is driven to lead early on. Lady of Burgundy races freely in second. Sealand is racing behind the leaders. Racing left-handed. Queen of Narnia leads from Lady of Burgundy, a gap back to Sealand from Eugene Mead. Inside the final 4 furlongs. Ghana is pushed along out the back. Queen of Narnia is niggled along into a lead. The favourite looks to be travelling well. Jumeirah Glory is out wide. Less than 3 furlongs to go. Mujamid is pushed along out the back. Lady of Burgundy is pushed into the lead from Queen of Narnia. 2 furlongs to go. Ghana is staying on late. Lady of Burgundy is 1 length ahead of Ghana. Ghana takes a fractional advantage. Well into the final furlong. Gold Belt is making headway. Ghana is clear easily. Ghana is 4 lengths clear of Gold Belt. Ghana is going to win easily today. They're ready. They're off. Fairfall is driven into the early lead. Starting is racing keenly in second. Mustage races a little freely in the rear. The field is tightly packed. Starting is on the move. Fairfall is the leader from starting the gap to Triple Edition just clear of Epistole, and then Palavera gap back to Danberda gap back to Seldom. Inside the final 5 furlongs. Going left-handed. Gavroche again races wide. Starting takes up the running from Fairfall. Well inside the final 4 furlongs. Epistole is making ground. Starting is the leader from Fairfall back to Triple Edition, the gap back to Palavera, and then Epistole 2 lengths clear of Danberg, just clear of Abbeyminster. Starting is driven to lead again. Abbeyminster races wide. They have 2 furlongs to go. Palavera starts to stay on. Fairfall just lead from Starting. Starting is pushed into the lead again. Palavera takes it up into the final furlong. Palavera is 2 lengths in front of Triple Edition. Palavera has 2 in hand of Triple Edition. Palavera is the winner. The favourite takes it nicely. Under orders. And they're off. Ederson was slow from the gate. Sir Bathwick is the leader by a length. Sir Bathwick is in front from Native Gallery from Lady Farnham. Next is Ederson back to Tesserif ahead of Flighty Mist. Less than 1 mile to go. Sir Bathwick goes into a 2-length lead. Sir Bathwick is 2 lengths clear of Tesserif. Next is Native Gallery back to Ederson just clear of Lady Farnham. A gap to Flighty Mist ahead of Victoria Royale in last position. Less than 6 furlongs to go. Flighty Mist is last. Sir Bathwick is the leader from Ederson ahead of Tesserif just clear of Native Gallery. A gap to Lady Farnham from Victoria Royale, and then Flighty Mist in last position. Less than 5 furlongs to go. Turning left-handed. Flighty Mist travels well about 5 lengths off the pace. Inside the final 4 furlongs. Sir Bathwick is in front from Tesserif. The gap to Native Gallery. Next is Ederson 2 lengths clear of Lady Farnham. Next is Flighty Mist. A gap to Victoria Royale in last position. Less than 3 furlongs to go. Ederson is pushed into the lead from Sir Bathwick. 2 furlongs to go. Victoria Royale is making ground. Ederson has 3 in hand of Victoria Royale. Lady Farnham is making progress. Inside the final furlong, Ederson leads and is niggled along by a length. Lady Farnham runs on late. Lady Farnham takes it up close home. Lady Farnham wins. They're under starter's orders. And they're off. Annie's Alkali is the early leader by a length. Annie's Alkali is 1 length ahead of Azra, just clear of the Nagroyala gap back to present 10's a gap back to Danzolan ahead of Australia Day in last position. Going left-handed. Annie's Alkali is 2 lengths ahead of Azra, next is the Nagroyala gap back to present 10's. Less than 4 furlongs to go. They have 3 furlongs to go. Annie's Alkali is in front by 2. Annie's Alkali is 2 lengths in front of Azra ahead of the Nagroyal and then present tense. Well inside the final 2 furlongs. Annie's Alkali has a fractional lead from present tense. Annie's Alkali is just ahead of present tense. Well into the final furlong. Present tense goes into the lead. Present tense is a length up on Annie's Alkali. Present tense has 2 in hand of Azra. Present tense is the win. All in. They're off. Salome's attack leads up early. Tricketies is keen in second. Salome's attack leads from Tricketies a gap back to Leeward City, 2 lengths back to Famina ahead of Dr. Wintringham from High Society in last position. Tricketies is driven to lead early on. Well inside the final 5 furlongs. Tricketies leads from Salome's attack a gap back to Leeward City, a gap back to Famina. Turning left-handed. Salome's attack takes over from Tricketies. Inside the final 4 furlongs. Salome's attack is in front from Tricketies a gap back to Leeward City, 2 lengths clear of Famina, a gap back to Dr. Wintringham and then High Society in last position. Well inside the final 3 furlongs. Salome's attack is 1 length ahead of Tricketies a gap to Leeward City, a gap back to Famina, next is High Society and then Dr. Wintringham in last position. Inside the final 2 furlongs. Salome's attack is a length clear of Famina. Famina is making a move into the final furlong. Salome's attack leads and is niggled along by a length. Dr. Wintringham hits the front. Dr. Wintringham is 2 lengths clear of Salome's attack. Dr. Wintringham takes it easily. They're under starter's orders. And they're racing. Mr. Knightley wailed. Teenager is driven into the early lead. Racing left-handed. Teenager is 2 lengths ahead of Mr. Knightley next to Silk Drum, back 2 hours just clear of him a Celebrity in last position. Silk Drum makes progress from over 3 lengths off the pace. They have 1 mile to go. The field is well strung out. Teenager is 2 lengths clear of Mr. Knightley, a gap back 2 hours, a gap back to Silk Drum, a gap to him a Celebrity in last position. Teenager leads by 2. They have 6 furlongs to go. Teenager is 2 lengths clear of Mr. Knightley, a gap back 2 hours clear of him a Celebrity from Silk Drum in last position. They have 5 furlongs to go. Ours travels well about 3 lengths off the pace, turning left-handed. Teenager leads from Mr. Knightley, just clear of ours, a few lengths to him a Celebrity from Silk Drum in last position. Inside the final 4 furlongs. Mr. Knightley is making smooth headway. Mr. Knightley is going well. 3 furlongs to go. Teenager lead from ours, just clear of Mr. Knightley. Emma Celebrity races widest of all. Inside the final 2 furlongs. Teenager is 2 lengths in front of ours, a gap to Emma Knightley, a few lengths to Silk Drum, a gap to Emma Celebrity in last position. Into the final furlong. Ours finishes fast. Here comes ours. Mr. Knightley is flying. Ours hits the front close home. Ours takes it. They're under starter's orders. And they're racing. Field of Miracles is pushed along to an early lead by a length. Field of Miracles is 1 length in front of San Marino, a gap back to Swiss Diva ahead of Thea Davis Sanzio, just clear of Dies Last in last position. Racing left-handed. Field of Miracles is 1 length clear of San Marino, a few lengths to Thea Davis Sanzio. Well inside the final 4 furlongs. Three furlongs to go. Field of Miracles is the leader from San Marino, gap back to Thea Davis Sanzio. Field of Miracles is going well. They have 2 furlongs to go. Field of Miracles is 2 lengths ahead of Thea Davis Sanzio next to Swiss Diva, gap to San Marino, gap to Dies Last in last position. Inside the final furlong, Swiss Diva takes it up. Swiss Diva is 2 lengths in front of Field of Miracles. Swiss Diva is 3 lengths clear of Field of Miracles. Swiss Diva. They're ready. And they're racing. Isle Leaf is the leader. Barnmore is driven to lead early on. Turning left-handed. Less than 4 furlongs to go. Barnmore is 1 length in front of Tyleaf from Almaty Express. 3 furlongs to go. Barnmore is ridden in the lead by a length. Bella Pont struggles in the rear. Barnmore is in front from Almaty Express, just clear of Elmut Bill, a gap back to Tyleaf. Elmut Bill now leads. Elmut Bill just leads from Barnmore. Into the final furlong. Elmut Bill is ridden into the lead. Elmut Bill has 2 in hand of Barnmore. Elmut Bill is 3 lengths in front of Bella Pont. Elmut Bill takes it easily. They're ready. And they're racing. Gimcrack Flyer was slowly away. Really Ravenous leads under restraint. Confused Sphere takes it up from Really Ravenous. The field is tightly packed. Really Ravenous makes progress. Confused Sphere is 2 lengths ahead of Pequeno Diablo. Next is Dame Day Treffles from Really Ravenous back to Whittingham, a gap to Gimcrack Flyer in last position. Confused Sphere steps up the pace by a couple of lengths. Turning left-handed. Confused Sphere leads from Dame Day Treffles. Next is Pequeno Diablo. Next is Really Ravenous. Next is Whittingham, just clear of Gimcrack Flyer in last position. The favourite has lost ground. Entering the final mile. Confused Sphere is 5 lengths clear of Dame Day Treffles, a gap to Pequeno Diablo, and then Really Ravenous back to Whittingham, just clear of Gimcrack Flyer in last position. Confused Sphere is clearly ahead of Dame Day Treffles. Next is Pequeno Diablo, and then Really Ravenous. Dame Day Treffles is making headway. They have 6 furlongs to go. Confused Sphere is 5 lengths clear of Dame Day Treffles, a gap back to Pequeno Diablo, and then Really Ravenous ahead of Gimcrack Flyer, and then Whittingham in last position. Well inside the final 5 furlongs. Turning left-handed. Confused Sphere is in front from Really Ravenous, just clear of Whittingham back to Dame Day Treffles. Well inside the final 4 furlongs. Confused Sphere is pushed along in the lead by 2 lengths. Inside the final 3 furlongs. Confused Sphere is the leader from Really Ravenous, just clear of Whittingham, and then Dame Day Treffles ahead of Pequeno Diablo, clear of Gimcrack Flyer in last position. Less than 2 furlongs to go. Confused Sphere just leads from Whittingham. Whittingham hits the front. Well into the final furlong. Whittingham is niggled along into the lead. Whittingham is 1 length ahead of Confused Sphere. Whittingham has two in hand of confused sphere. Whittingham takes it. The favourite wins. They're under starter's orders. They're off. Keating to Stars is driven into the early lead. Keating to Stars is in front from Perfect Honor, a gap back to Bandana just clear of Silver Dollars. Keating to Stars quickens up. Born to Perform brings up the rear and is around 5 lengths off the lead, well inside the final 5 furlongs. Keating to Stars is 2 lengths ahead of Perfect Honor, a few lengths to Bandana ahead of Silver Dollars, just clear of Born to Perform in last position, inside the final 4 furlongs. The favourite, Keating to Stars, goes nicely. Keating to Stars is 2 lengths clear of Perfect Honor, just clear of Silver Dollars. Less than 3 furlongs to go. Perfect Honor comes there strongly on the outside. 2 furlongs to go. Keating to Stars is 1 length clear of Perfect Honor, 2 lengths back to Silver Dollars, just clear of Born to Perform, the gap back to Bandana in last position. Inside the final furlong, Silver Dollars finishes fast. Perfect Honor hits the front close home. Perfect Honor just leads from Silver Dollars, and it looks like a close finish.